Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of GlitterAndLazers saying that she doesn't have her life together and needs to make some changes. Apparently, she's distraught because her apartment and life are a complete mess, and she says she doesn't feel like an adult. We're also going to be taking a look at several bonus clips catching up with GlitterAndLazers on her workout journey, including her new account Viking Princess Lifts, so be sure to stick around until the end. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
Let's be real, I have no clue what the hell I'm doing. I don't feel like an adult. I still feel like a little kid.
Is that because we're refueling every couple hours with an Uncrustable? I'm sorry.
I just don't have my shit together. Like, look at—
Ah, you mean the mess in your apartment. By the way, this is a crazy apartment, dude. Look at this view.
One little section looked beautiful, but—
Oh my goodness.
like, here's the pot. Here's a whole— I don't even know what this is.
Okay, so GlitterAndLazers is a mini hoarder.
This is all stuff I wanted to film. This is my beauty desk.
Okay, it's very beautiful.
Chaos. And this room, you know,
Alright, so our whole apartment is an enormous mess.
it's a special place because I
There's stuff everywhere.
can just close the door. I just want to feel like I have my shit together.
Okay, I would recommend we start by cleaning up our apartment, you know? Start organizing some stuff. This is actually something I'm very passionate about. I can't stand clutter. I can't stand messes, dirt, grime, clutter, any of that crap in the house. So I would recommend we clean up the house and start organizing it. Maybe she's too busy. She is always out there influencing and whatnot.
And I don't right now, and that's okay. I made a lot of great progress, a lot of great changes in my life, and now it's time for like another change. And the funny part is I don't even know what that change is.
Well, I thought you were referring to the fact that your apartment was a little cluttered, and that's what you wanted to change and clean up. Now you're getting all philosophical and talking about change in general, I think.
But I know what step one is, and step one is getting all of this cleaned up and organized.
Yes, that is absolutely step one. When the whole house is nice and clean and everything is perfectly organized, we feel zen. We feel like our chakras are organized and in alignment.
So that I can actually think about something else other than the piles that are surrounding me. So that's what I'm going to do today. And tomorrow, we'll figure out step two.
Okay, well, I would say cleaning the apartment is a great first step. If our lives feel out of control in general, organizing the space around us can make us feel like we have some control. And it'll make you feel grounded and peaceful. I can't stand clutter. You go to somebody's house and it's a total friggin' mess and you're like, dude, what are you guys doing? I think by now I would have it all figured out. Candidly, all I've got figured out is that I have no clue what I'm doing with my life. I feel like so much in the past 2 years was just about getting to a place where I felt good in my body. Now that that's sorted, I have no clue what is next for me. Now that that's sorted? Okay. My house has become a collection of piles of ideas, which my ADHD makes sure I have no shortage of. But with so much chaos and so many ideas, I feel paralyzed by choice and overwhelmed by mess. I also feel like a lot of my focus has been on short-term thinking because I really don't even know what I want in the long term. Okay? Also, I don't want to wait until the new year to start this process, and frankly, New Year's resolutions just aren't my thing. I'm ready now, so why wait? I think many of us end up here as we age, and frankly, we should talk about it more. So here I am, starting the discussion and hopefully figuring myself out in the process. Okay, so now she says she's gotten to a place where she feels good in her body, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. Years ago, she was trying to lose weight, and then I guess she stopped trying to do that, and now she's just doing all of these various activities and stuff, but not pursuing weight loss. And she says she feels good in her body. I remember before when she did her running arc, she said her knee pain was only a 4 out of 10. I'm guessing that all of the various pains that she used to have didn't just magically go away, so I'm not sure what this is about. She's like, now that I feel good in my body, I can finally tackle all this mess in my house. What has changed? The Glitter and Laser story is so confusing to me. And she says a lot of her focus has been on short-term thinking. Yeah, I would say a lot of people are doing things that feel good now, but have a deleterious effect on our health later. That is very much short-term thinking. Now we're going to take a look at various random clips from her new account, Viking Princess Lifts. She made a whole account dedicated to showing her lifting. How people expect plus-size women to dress in the gym. I'm wearing some gym clothes, and a hoodie. Okay, you're still wearing workout clothes. Okay, so you opt to not wear the hoodie. That seems to be the only difference, really. And your colors are very bright. People want you to wear a Scorpio shirt and a hoodie? What the heck? You guys have a lot of really wild expectations for plus-size people. You want me to wear a Scorpio hoodie? You think we're all out here just wearing astrology shirts, you clown? We're human beings, damn it! We're individuals, man! Sorry. They want you to wear a hoodie, but you won't. I will wear this particular type of shorts. How dare you try to make me wear a hoodie? Who is they that wants you to dress that other way? You seem to be in a very supportive gym. Although this girl right here is like, why the hell are you filming? This is so weird. I don't think anybody was going to try to force you to wear a hoodie at this particular gym. Everybody seems very supportive. For those that don't know, Glitter and Lasers is currently training for an adaptive strongman competition, which is a strongman competition for the disabled or differently abled. And apparently this new account, Viking Princess Lifts, just follows her journey the whole way. How it started. Walking up some stairs is how it started. How it's going. Now I'm walking on a rock. That is quite the upgrade. I prefer to walk on a rock to some dumb stairs. This is a lot more scenic. How it's going. We're also carrying various weights and whatnot, and then walking down to this beautiful lake. I remember this video. All right, very nice. Okay, so initially you could barely walk up those stairs. But now, you could carry all kinds of crap and walk in very scenic places. Alright, it's going good. Alright, it's going good. She's still lifting heavy things and going on hikes and everything. I want to be clear that I very much support Glitter and Lasers in her workout journey and all of the various exercise that she's doing. Whether or not it's exactly safe to do various types of activity at various sizes remains to be seen. But I still want to be supportive when I see her working out and trying to better her life in general. I'm not sure how much our knees really appreciate this, like adding extra weight onto what they're already dealing with. I'm not trying to be a jerk, I'm just trying to consider the various joints and ligaments of the human body. For some reason, I don't know why I'm always concerned with that. Like, Cynical, let people live, bro. Quit worrying about their joints. I'm sorry, man. This was the moment I started to think about the changes I needed to make in my life. I realized how much of the world would be inaccessible to me unless I improved my stamina and my strength. I looked back at the video today and I just couldn't believe how much I've changed. I could barely carry myself on that paved hike. Now I'm doing rocky high altitude climbs with steep grades and carrying heavy ass sandbags. This is the progress that matters most to me. I am capable of so much more now. Sure, I still have a big body, but what that body can do is getting more and more incredible each day. Okay, so she says that she's making progress and now has more stamina than ever because of the hikes that she's done and the weightlifting and whatnot. That's very interesting. When I was living in a larger body, my stamina was shot, and I lifted weights all the time. Lifting the weights did not really help my stamina. Cardio is what helps your stamina. And I was unable to do any significant cardio when I was living in a larger body. Why do you use bumper plates when you practice deadlifts? This is why. Because you have giant plates? Okay. Well, that's preventing you from going super deep. Strong woman comps often use wagon wheels for deadlifts. Can I lift safely from the floor? Yes. My training is simply designed to help prepare me for competition in my sport. Okay, so yeah, they use those type of plates in these competitions. That's why she's practicing that way. Okay.
Thinking about things I simply cannot change. This is where my body is right now. And what I'm focused on is how I can get to the next goal.
Thinking about things that you cannot change?
I'm not wasting my time chasing my past. I'm investing everything in chasing my future.
Okay. I love the inspirational music. You could put that behind anything and it would sound inspirational. I got up this morning and let the dogs out. It was raining outside. A couple minutes later, after they had done their business outside, I let them back in. As soon as I see a video from anybody that has that uplifting music in the background, I'm automatically like, dude, what are you doing? I was supposed to feel all inspired and stuff, but I don't feel anything. What are you doing? Trying to make me feel stuff? Knock it off.
How did she get so big? Why is she so fat? Here's a little secret. I don't think about what got me here. In fact, I try to waste as little time as possible.
You don't think about what got you here? Okay. I'm not saying anybody should beat themselves up for where they are in their fitness journey or whatever, but we should probably think about what got us here, why we are currently here. How can you change if you don't know what caused you to be where you are to begin with?
Thinking about things I simply cannot change.
Thinking about things you simply cannot change, which means what?
This is where my body is right now. And what I'm focused on is how I can get to the next goal. I'm not wasting my time chasing my past. I'm investing everything in chasing my future.
How did I get here? I don't know. I don't waste time thinking about things I cannot change. Well, if we want to know how to get out of our current situation, then we need to know why we are in our current situation. Okay, well that's good to not get caught up on the past, but it's important to know why we are where we are if we ever want to change. I don't think it's a good approach to be like, I have no idea why I am currently here, but I'm gonna fix this somehow. Like, you can't fix it if you don't know why you're here. If you spend too much time in the past, you'll waste the energy you need to make your future. Also, this big-ass body can do some pretty remarkable things, and we're just getting started. I agree that we shouldn't get caught up on the past and waste a bunch of energy freaking out about that, but we do need to acknowledge that the steps we took yesterday led to where we are today. When you do something in the gym that you used to think was impossible.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Doing a dead hang.
Oh shit.
I love when she gets all excited and does her weird little excited dance.
Yes.
Yes, that one. All about. Some days you show up feeling weak, then your coach makes you try something you think is impossible and way out of your reach. Then you just do it and everything changes. I've wanted to be able to do a dead hang for years, and today I learned I can. I walked away at the end because I was embarrassed I was crying. I mean, this was potentially the best day I've ever had in the gym. This is something I felt wouldn't happen for me until I lost significantly more weight. I guess my body is way more capable than and was giving her credit for. Okay, that's good. Why are we training for an adaptive strongman competition? Isn't that for the disabled? Okay, so she did a little dead hang there. Here's another dead hang where she does it a lot longer.
3, go.
That's a hell of a dead hang. Nice. All right, dude. This is getting pretty impressive. Damn, that actually was a pretty long dead hang. 32 seconds. All right, good job, dude. Yesterday I found out I could dead hang. What I didn't show you yet is what happened directly after test try. My coach pushed me to try dead hang again, and this time hold it for as long as I could. Our goal was 10 seconds. I told him to not let me know how long I'd been holding on and just let me hang. My mind went blank and I just hung there. I couldn't believe that when I finally let go, I had been hanging on that bar for 32 seconds. This is a good time for anyone in the gym, regardless of size. Day by day, I learned just how capable I am. Strong is where it's at. All right, great job on that dead hang. All right, and then we're quickly going to take a look at today's workout in photos. Okay, here's that little pose that I love so much. Okay, a moment for the fit. All right. Form improvements. Pause, hack squats equals bad. Okay. Contemplating my life choices. Just a cool girl doing cool girl things. All right, we're working out in sunglasses. All right. I like to wear sunglasses everywhere I go, like I'm some kind of celebrity and people are going to recognize me. Nobody has or would, of course, because I'm nobody, but it makes me feel special. Words to live by. Attitude determines how well you do it. Okay, I agree. More is more. Okay. Flexin' for the fans. Workout complete. The blistering aftermath. Another great session in the books. My hands are feeling the endless deadlifts I did today. We're working on mastering some form improvements, so I'm lifting below my max for a significantly more reps. I had to use my straps at the end to do one-armed rows because the blisters were hurting so bad. Is this what they mean when they say no pain, no gain? That is what they mean when they say no pain, no gain, and also the soreness that we're gonna feel the next day, which actually feels good. I like the feeling of being sore from working out. I don't know why some people act like it's a big deal or it sucks or something. So it's good to see GlitterAndLazers continuing her workout / alt strongman journey. She said a lot of interesting things in the captions on those posts. Some things that I don't necessarily agree with, like, I don't know how I got here. Let's not worry about that. Let's just work out. I think we should probably think a little bit about how we got here if we ever want to get out of here. But other than that, it's good to see her working out and making positive changes in her life. I wish her all the best. But what do you think? Leave a comment below. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.